Welcome to a new Comics video discussion. Hope everyone's having a beautiful week. As usual, right before we start, remember to subscribe. It helps us gauge the channel's growth. So my question is, why is it so popular? I mean, cause I get it has cats, that's cool, and you get to roam. It has some good graphics. But my question is, what is the objective, and what do the females, the youths, the children, what do they get out of this game? Is it because it's relaxing? Because you did comment that it helped you with your stress, it seems, or what?
Say it again.
You commented that it helped you with your stress. So is it that?
Oh yeah, one of the reasons why I even got into it is because I was stressed. So I'm not really sure if it really helped me, but like I only got into it because obviously, normally I would never play that shit. Like,
come on now, don't say that, because they're gonna dislike this video. Don't you do that. Anyone that wants to dislike, go to Chief's channel, not this one, please. Don't. This is the Nande Comics channel. By all means, if you want beef and smoke with Chief after what he said, you can go to his channel and give him some dislikes.
Yeah. Feel free, come over to my channel and keep spamming dislikes. I don't give a fuck. but yeah, so that's the only reason I really got into it. But in terms of what it's about, it seems to just take place like in a post-apocalyptic type of setting where humans seem to have, I guess disappeared, and
after a nuclear situation where the vast majority got wiped out by the energy parasites, that just like worms went under the ground to hide for some time because of just the fact that they're parasites and viruses to the planet. But yeah, you were saying.
Yeah, and so pretty much what's left roaming around the world is robots and I guess other life forms such as cats. And then there is these little enemy shits, which I still don't know what they were. Seem to be some sort of weird virus stuff.
Well, I'm gonna give you something interesting. Regardless, at a molecular level, at a cosmic level, all organisms, all life forms are literally developing, constructively evolving. That means that literally throughout let's say 1,000 years, the body composition shifts depending on the light spectrum and everything else that is within that dimension of light. So it's really interesting, the connection between the two and the recognition that just like an organism's body can develop, guess what? They can develop the ability to speak. They can develop the ability to do so much more. But that's just the brief planetary body, you get what I mean, within the planet. Many planets have different kinds of brief planetary bodies. So each planetary body has its own perception. And that's what has to be looked at. You have the ability to recognize it. So it's really interesting. I'm not going to say anything else in regards to that because I can. But I want readers to think and I want viewers to think. Read between the lines. Figure it out. You don't just wake up one day and then decide to make a game like this. You got to think about the mind behind the game. So I am wondering about the mind behind the game and what it has to say in regards to cats. Like is it saying that the cats later on are going to develop enough? Because they're going to continue, whether it's 100, 1,000, etc. years. If you pollute an environment, guess what? There's mutations. So look at the commodities trying to pollute environment. Because there's what's natural evolution, constructed evolution with the light spectrum, and then there's those that literally are out here just sabotaging, doing what they're not supposed to be doing. They're too far gone. You see their planetary history. You see the dirt that's piled up for them. Let's not even talk about the Gillistein Maxwell Klein list. Let's not even talk about that right now. This dirt piling on top of dirt, and you just see it. Like it's too easy to see a planetary history, unnatural navigational planet. Let's not get into that talk right now. But it's interesting because now you got cats navigating in this game. That's pretty nice. What the question is, okay, what's the direction with the game? Like, okay, you got these cats. They're giving the players, the viewers, the ability to experience this world through the eyes of a cat. So is it saying, stop these parasites before they actually use the nuclear weapons on all the continents, because that's going to impact the cats and the cats will be alone? Is it trying to reach people's hearts through the cats, telling these youths, telling the females to get their shit together? Well, specifically the females, because the youths are young. I mean, the kids are the kids, but especially females. Like, is it secretly in a subconscious way telling them, yo, get your shit together? Because when you view this shit, it's pretty sad for you to think, damn, like, where's the humans? And that's the one thing you did mention. Where's the humans? Aw, look at this poor cat. Now he's roaming around and in this polluted ass place. But where was the females? You get what I mean? Because again, the female energy has been getting preyed on. It's not a secret. You see the market. You see it. Like, more females have to come up, well-developed females, and take steps towards literally cleaning locally and globally. And when I say that, I'm talking about literally defunding, defund, boycott, abolish the culprits. Identify who are the energetic parasites you have to legally eradicate. And copying their points of why that's said, because you don't just wake up one day and say what I just said. So with that said, you have to know about the past to not be fooled about the present. And for them to make such a game, I am wondering, why? Why not dogs? Why cats? Why not birds? Why not pigeons? Because pigeons actually have an aerial view and so much more. You're not gonna give me a generic, oh, I guess the developers, the writer just liked cats. No. Because if you really wanted to, you could have given people a selection of how they're gonna view the world. If they're gonna view it through the eyes of a pigeon, if they're gonna view it through the eyes of a dog, if they're gonna view it through the eyes of a cat, they should have had options for that. What do you think?
Well, there was a game a while back that they were making that would let players play as, I don't know, from several different kinds of animals, but I'm not sure what happened to that. But in terms of this, I mean, I really think they just went for that cute factor. I think that was definitely one of the biggest reasons. Like, they just figured, yo, like, mad people like cats, so let's try and do something with that. I mean, the cats is out here, well, the specific cat you play as is out here finding a way to, I guess, interact with these robots or whatever. But I don't know, like, I'm not even sure if I made it to the half point of the game.
That's a disappointment that it glitched.
Yeah, like, that last clip, at the very end, you're gonna see exactly how it glitched. Like, it literally, there was two fucking doors, or not doors, but I don't know what they're called. I opened it. I used the cat to jump on the handle to fucking push those things open, and then I died, and then when I revived, the doors were just permanently closed. They didn't let me open it back.
Wow. So I have nothing to say towards that. Wow.
You can see me, man, like, towards the end of that clip, like, I'm literally struggling, trying to find a way to get through the doors, and then, like, that's it. Like, I just gave up and deleted that shit. So.
Wow. I'm not gonna bother, like, looking into this game. All I have to say is to the youths out there, if you want to constructively expand what was said, try to figure out, like, the mind state, the thought process of those that decided to develop this game. What's the reason? Because, nigga, if you're sitting at that table, listen, if you were sitting at that table, so they decided talking about, oh, let's make this apocalyptic setting. Oh, let's talk about, oh, there was the nuclear strikes, all this stuff happened. Like, you're not gonna pretend that the drone strikes in Yemen right now are not happening. You're not about to do that. So this is the thing. Too many people in certain continents are in Lala, and I have to genuinely wake up because it applies to them. It applies to their loved ones, and it applies to many life forms. So wake up and really consider what's the reason. Like, you don't just do this. You don't just do that. It's great though that they put cats and all this other stuff, but it's sad that a lot of people aren't gonna look that deep. That's the really sad part. and actually draw parallels, make interconnections, and decide, this game actually made me want to do something about missiles. This made me want to speak with some people more, make some interconnections, and make some power moves. People ain't going. They're not. They're gonna get in the game. Oh, this is such a cute cat. I wish I could pet it. 30 minutes later, they're off the game. That's it, huh? Is that how you see it going?
Well, I mean, you can't really even pet the cat in the game. It's just like, I don't know. I think a lot of people. I think there's gonna be a lot of people who go into it because it might help them with stress, or other people who just probably want to go into it for the cute. But I guess they just love cats. Like I really can't. It's not even that fun of a game if I'm being honest.